Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This is another card reading. I pulled out the cards. I don't really film in the bedroom that I stay in because although I'm house sitting, I'm not the only one that is there. So my aunt, who's not technically my aunt, she's my godfather's sister, but she is an elder and she is ill, so I tend to her sometimes. And it's interesting because this house is kind of like a home base where people come and go. I heard my godbrother has been here for the past couple of days, and I say like come and go because I don't see people usually that come in the house, and even my godparents too. They're on vacation right now, but I'm waiting to see if my godmother will text me when my godbrother isn't going to be here. So he's here and then with somebody that is helping him on a project. So I'm usually told to not disturb the visitors, so I keep myself occupied anyway with other things. I got yarn, which is the highlight of my day. I am almost finished my socks, and I feel like I'll do more socks because I found needles that I like, and I like the finished product of them because I was using other needles before, and it would be nice to have a drawer full of socks, and I might get some of the fancier yarn for socks since you only need so much yarn for it. And I'm not picky with other types of yarns. If it's like a garment, I love woolly wools, but when it comes to wearing socks, it's a place where I need something that's like soft and not going to be toothy. So I got this. I love it. I was fortunate to have it wound at the yarn store, and I'm so fortunate because they sometimes with hand-dyed fingering weight yarn, it can be a hassle to wind it, and my winder is in the basement, so I am not gonna be there for a little bit, but it should be before my birthday, I'm thinking. But sorry, I'll get started with the reading. And there's chocolate here too in that box. So I have the Three of Swords. I feel like it's not a bad reading. It could, well, the words that I'm getting are jumping to conclusions before knowing things. That's I wasn't, even before I started the reading, I wasn't getting that until now. But something that really weighs on the mind, even though there's hearts here, it's the Three of Swords, and that kind of coincides. This could be having to do with somebody you are associated with. I would say more on a relationship type, well, loving or affectionate type of interactions. You have the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. So with these, it's either the High Priestess knows this person well enough or can get the hint. And then the Ace of Wands, it can also be associated to sexual potency. I'm not saying whether or not there is that type of interaction there, but there could be the dynamic of like liking each other in that way. And you also have another weighing card, because so you have the Three of Swords, and then you also have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands also talks about having a heavy load, and try not to say that's what she said, but with it being that Three of Swords is there with the Ten of Wands, it might affect the way that this person functions, because the energy seems to be associated or tied down to matters of the mind and also matters of the heart. Even with the Devil card here, there's like a main energy. Like I keep getting like main energy. The Devil with the King of Wands. And what we do when, I feel like the King of Wands is more reversed in this reading. It's not, I know it's not good to have it in reverse, but for this reading, I don't think it's necessarily the worst. It's not good, but it's not the worst. Because it's King of Wands with the Devil card, with the Three of Swords, it's almost saying that like, and even the Ten of Wands, it's being influenced by those emotions, by the anxiety, by the things that the devil has brought. And there could be like inconveniences with it too, because it's maybe holding you back from doing other jobs or doing them in a functional way where you're not, because it feels like you're fighting against, or the other person is fighting the grain or fighting the tides, if you know what I mean. There's just extra to get past, and to even with the instrument too, it's a difficult instrument to play, and it does take a lot of lungs to do it. That could be expression too. And there are two doves there. With the, it kind of looks like there's coral in the background too. And looking at like they're on, like the figures on hills. It kind of reminds me of like, maybe, I don't know if it's the right word for it, but rural areas, like the huts where the Hutzels are. I feel like it was getting like you're getting hotter type of thing, because I was asking like how do you get out of this type of position or energy? Before that, it's the, sorry, before I go into that one, it's the Ace of Pentacles here. It looks like the people around this person tried to, I don't know if it's like appease the situation or try to keep things out of, so this person, it seems like it's really clouded mindset, and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like the people around you trying to get you out of that mindset. It's like, you know, it's gonna be okay. But the King of Wands is like a lot of energy in that way. Even though like being an older archetype, it's still embodying, is that Sorry, I was just checking if the spider was on the outside of the car or the inside of the car. Still harnessing a lot of the wands, the fire energy for this deck. So how to overcome that is the Page of Swords. So this can be listening and observing. For some reason, I'm really linking it to the King of Wands. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily a step down, but the King of Wands might feel like it's a little bit, like, why do I have to do this? Because it kind of brings you back. And once you know the whole situation or like what's going on, I feel like it'll make the situation better or make the person feel more at ease. So it's not going to be in the 3 of Wands and 10 of Wands energy. You have the Page of Pentacles. And also with the other side of the Page of Swords too for the other party or person. Because I am getting like more like another person, like interaction, almost head-to-head type of interaction, even though it might not be physical, for the other person to be perceptive. And the High Priestess is there too, so I feel like that's more of the other energy. And then the Page of Swords could be associated with the King of Wands, because the High Priestess is a knowing card. Even when things are hidden, it's like being able to read between the lines. And when I was saying like, oh, you're getting hotter, like as in, you know, hot or cold, not necessarily, well, not like I'm not looking at the card like that, but like when you're getting close to something, like you're getting spot on with it, it's kind of giving that impression. So it could be headed in the right direction. I don't feel like this is a bad reading. I feel like it's a productive reading, and I think it serves as something. I know words have different strengths, but if you want to have this reading and use it as a shield of protection for yourself, you can do that too. Because it doesn't look like energies that walk away from each other. It looks like energies that are willing to see different parts of the situation and watch it unfold and see what they can do with what they're given and maybe what they can create. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye. Yep, sorry, I was just looking because like they're both on horses and it looks like they're journeying in a way. But I'll see you in another video.